Bula, Malale, Talofa and Welcome to Season 6, Episode 47 of Breakfast Bites by TEIVOVOsports.com. A wrap of Pasifika People's sports news on another bright and warm Thursday morning, 17 August 2023. Coming to you with tons of hanisi from the 180th meridian in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. At the FIFA World Cup semi-final last night, the Matildas World Cup dream ended in heartbreaking fashion with a 3-1 loss to England in front of 75,784 fans at Stadium Australia. England will now play Spain in Sunday night's final in Sydney, while Australia will face Sweden in the third place playoff in Brisbane on Saturday. Our world-famous tips for the key NRL games this weekend. Tonight, the Cowboys to hullabulloo the Sharks in Townsville. Tomorrow, the New Zealand Warriors to mangojango Manly in Auckland. The Eels to oohlala the Roosters at Fort CommBank. And on Saturday, the Dolphins to kitkat the Tigers in Sydney. In sports biz, Spain or England will win US $4.3 million cash, in addition to the US $270,000 for each player of the victorious squad on Sunday. But by the time of the 2027 Women's World Cup, FIFA hopes to offer equal prize money for the men's and women's tournaments like the US $440 million awarded last year in Qatar. Amid record-breaking gates, this FIFA World Cup Down Under is projected to bring in US $300 million in sponsorship revenue, US $100 million from media rights, and nearly US $50 million in ticket sales. By comparison, the FIFA World Cup in Qatar generated over US $6 billion revenue, including nearly $1 billion in ticket sales. In combat sports, I think it's bull, Jermell Charlo says of the World Boxing Organization, warning that the moment he is introduced to fight Canelo Alvarez in Las Vegas on 30 September for the undisputed Junior Middleweight World Championship, his status and recognition as WBO World Champion is terminated. The WBO's decision is due to Charlo bypassing his mandatory challenge from Aussie champ Tim Tszyu. And in rugby, in the fight for the soul of Pacific Islanders, the Australian government and the Australian Rugby League Commission have announced a partnership to promote and develop rugby league in the Pacific through the Pacific Championship in 2023 and 2024. Involving men's and women's teams from Australia, New Zealand, Samoa, Tonga, Papua New Guinea, Fiji, and the Cook Islands, playing in a tournament in October. Thank you, China, for TEIVOVOsports.com. I'm Calden Kamea. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons below if you want to receive more Pacifica sports highlights on Breakfast Bites. Mahalo, ka kite, and thank you all too much for all your love and support.